from the NCR Baltimore, and this is the first part of it, the first half mile up until you get to Ashland, which is another trailhead. We left the paper mill trailhead, and now we're proceeding to a place called Ashland. Now, do you see these trees behind me? This is fall. Now, I know you can see this. I want you people to like and subscribe, because this is where you go to see some high quality live stream. See, there's water down there. Now, if you don't subscribe and you don't like and subscribe, then you are a redneck. Do you understand that? Now, put in the comments section, what do you rate my hair today? Do you understand, people? Guess what, everybody? The country apparently is starting to become wise to MAGA, realizing the evil MAGA is. And they are evil. They want to cut everything good for everyone because they know that their base doesn't care about what it does to them. They don't care if their base cuts their insurance or anything. You're gonna lose your health insurance. You've already lost SNAP. So that's up to you, I guess. Whatever you feel. But if you really feel that that's all okay, I feel sorry for you, because MAGA is awful. They're cruel people. Put in the comments section how you rate my hair on a scale of 1 to 10. This is the beautiful fall. See it? It is the trail, NCR trail. Okay, now, you understand that MAGA took a full-scale shellacking. See, they haven't put in place how to stop these voters. America is voting against them because Americans eventually get to figure out things like MAGA's ending their health care, and MAGA's taking away their food money. And hey, Miles person, go ahead and rate my hair 1 to 10. I don't care what you say. I'm all for it. Okay, so we're continuing to walk. We know we're shaking. This is some handheld stuff. Like in the old days. We're walking in this beautiful path here. I would like someone to rate my hair and what I can do about it to improve it, and my posture and my speaking voice. Go, put it in the comment section. Now, MAGA is evil, and MAGA is insane, and MAGA is against everything we stand for. They're vicious, cold, and they know that they can say what they want and get away with what they want because they own the courts. When you own the courts, you own everything. And they're smart enough to do that. Okay, is anyone courageous enough to take me on in an argument? Put your comment in the comment section if you disagree with what I'm saying. Do you have the courage to disagree with it? Go ahead. Give me a pro-MAGA argument. I'm on the NCR trail in Baltimore, and I'm waiting for your pro-MAGA arguments. Go. I don't hear anything, of course. When confronted, MAGA runs. If you have a pro-MAGA argument, please put it in the comment section and I will respond here. Because America is waking up to the evil that MAGA is. The evil, billionaire-loving, Trump cucks that is MAGA. America's starting to realize. Please write down in the comment section if you want to defend MAGA, because I would like to argue with someone if they have any kind of argument against it. And no, don't call ICE on me, because I got all my papers. I'm an American citizen, born here. I know that's soon not going to matter, but you can't get me for now. But you can call ICE and tell them I'm up here on the NCR trail in Baltimore, and I need to be disappeared. I need to be sent to a concentration camp in another country. Or if you got the balls, get on here and try to argue with me. I'm right now about to cross the street. If you have an argument pro-MAGA, I'd love to hear it, because I've never heard it. They never argue. They just say something incredibly stupid, and people still give them airtime and coverage. That's the way they roll. They know they're wrong. Some of them know they're wrong. Some of them might not know. I'm telling you one thing. They care. You know how much they care about the Constitution? This is what MAGA cares about the Constitution. See this? Constitution. Think that what they care about? Individual freedoms? Like this. Oh, there's a nice person. Okay, I'm gonna cross this street. Come on, MAGA, if you want to kill me, you can drive down Ashland Avenue. Run me over. I'm walking across the street. Nope. Won't come out and argue any of your cases because you don't have an argument. Okay. All right, let's go on to another topic. My hair. Rate my hair. On a scale of 1 to 10. Please put it in the comment section. Rate my hair 1 to 10. I can take it. Just throw some constructive criticism. Okay. Here we are now. Stop so the camera doesn't shake. All right, chat people. What do you think of my hair here at the NCR Trail in Baltimore? This is bamboo over here. See bamboo trees? Right here. Authentic. Unlike MAGA, we're authentic. This is the Gunpowder Falls State Park. I'm taking a slow walk in this beautiful autumn. Now let me tell you something about autumn that you might not know. Autumn is God's way of telling us that you can take the blistering extremes of summer and you can take the freezing extremes of winter, and you can combine them, a synthesis, if you will, and even if you won't, that's what I'm saying. And you get the most beautiful season of them all, autumn. And now here's autumn, and there is the work of God. That gold. Beautiful, right? Like a mighty oak. Oh, who's talking here? Okay. The streamer is verified. the streamer? Well, I am not quite that, but I am friendly to that. I'm going to say I'm a friend to the community. My favorite kind of art is one that transcends, that when you come upon it and you experience it, it's unlike anything you've ever seen, and it transforms you. You're a very different person from before you experienced it. And I define art as anything after the chores are done. So I am friendly to all, and I hate hate. I'm intolerant towards hate. That's my intolerance. Okay? All right. Hey, hi. Hey, Parker Bowman. I say hi to you. Okay, anyone here want to rate my hair on a scale of 1 to 10? No one? No one has the courage. All right. This is art. This is God's art. Fall weather. Person is walking past. Hello, person.
Hello.
See, people in Baltimore are friendly. Now, is anyone going to have the courage to rate my hair? Because I know no one has the courage to argue MAGA stuff. Oh, there's critters. Hear them? There's a critter. That squirrel there is so lovely. That squirrel there is so embarrassed. He's trying to hide his nuts. All right, we are walking to the Ashland Trailhead. Now, can any of you communicate? Do any of you have the courage to argue MAGA? As far as MAGA is concerned, I will say that I see a lot of similarities between the head of MAGA and his favorite celebrity of all time. And that would be a piano player known. Now listen to the whole thing before you argue. Liberace. Liberace is MAGA's favorite because, like MAGA, he had fake hair. He had a lot of work done on his face. He loved pageants and ceremonies and extravagant and gaudy extravagance. Over the top things. And people loved him. Now, doesn't that describe the Don? I think it does. This is a vine. That vine. Yeah, okay. All right. Someone here saying, about, hey, Christ is Lord. Okay, I'm not arguing that. I agree. Christ is Lord. A lot of people throw Christianity around the words, but they don't really believe in anything Christian. They just believe in saying the words. So if you really have words to say, like and subscribe. Who is Mo? Okay. Talk if you want. Argue if you want. I'm taking Christ as Lord is good. And I like the purple because the purple heart means that you are a Ravens fan. All right, now we're walking here. See this? This is wood. This wooden stick. Birch. I won't sign the camera anymore, that is. Birch. Let's see, if you peel this back, and this here, this is gruel. You could eat all of this for a year. It's gruel, that's all. And down here. You know who really Democrats need to get in their fold? The Democrats need to get in their fold. The mortician, town mortician. You know why? Because he knows where all the bodies are buried. Okay. Here's some more bamboo here. You want to see real life bamboo here in Baltimore? It's right here. See? And here's a stick. This is wood here. And now we wonder where the audience is. Too scared to comment, huh? Yeah. No courage from the MAGA crowd. Not smart at all. No brains, no courage. Here's a leaf. See? This is the hustle leaf. This tree is a Utananaka. It grows in central Crete, but it grows here as well. This is the only locations. All right. Here's the person. Live streaming now, and we're coming upon a person walking. How far do we go? How far did you want to go? You want to go back. Okay, this is a person. Would you like to speak on the live stream?
Yes, hello.
Okay, hold on now. This is Fez Monroe.
I'm Fez Monroe.
I mean Fez. He's on a trail for the first time in his life.
Yeah, I decided somebody said.
What do you say about the victories of Democrats yesterday?
Quite excellent.
Do you think it bodes well?
Yes.
Why do you think MAGA people are too scared to comment?
Because they're afraid of what any free and fair election will result in.
But why do you think they're too
Democratic majority?
Why do you think they're too scared to comment on this live stream, where I said if anyone comments with a pro-MAGA argument, I would like to discuss it?
They are too afraid. They have no facts on their side.
Well, that's accurate. Okay, this is the trail. Now this is back to the road. If any of you MAGA people have the balls, come on down to the NCR trail. But you don't, do you? Okay, rate my hair on a scale of 1 to 10 today, MAGA people. Anybody out there? See them eyebrows like snow.
Cool. How it's waves go different ways.
Goes different
Like the
ways,
ocean.
like the ocean, see? And it's snow here. Just because, oh wait, you go do doodle. What's that? Doodle? I'll doodle. I doodle sometimes when I do art.
Yeah.
Now, just because there's snow on the roof doesn't mean there's not fire in the fireplace. Oh, we have one person online. The rest of the MAGAs are scared in their houses.
Yeah. They're really scared of Trump.
You better be scared of Trump, and you better know this. He's coming for your friends soon, and in a couple months, you know how you got me moms over at the home, and you're saving, and and you're using that money that the government's paying for your me moms, and so you got your big truck. Well, guess what? In a month, you're gonna have to sell that truck, and me moms is coming home.
Rural areas are closing hospitals.
You're gonna have to wipe me mom's ass, and guess what? You're gonna have to go out and buy me mom's meds. Are you still gonna have that Trump sign out in your front yard then? Probably not. Or maybe you're so stupid that you will. But not after you're sitting down wanting to watch Jeff Foxworthy's Gun Get Done show, and me mom took a duty in her pants, and you have to clean it. You might after that, after you probably won't wash your hands, but if you did, you probably will then
I gotta do my impersonation.
have to hate me, might not like take out that Trump sign.
Mike Johnson.
Here's a impersonation of Mike Johnson.
I don't know. That's the first I heard. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's what they said. They never know anything about anything. That's their answer. They think that's funny.
Mike, I don't know Johnson.
But they thought it was clever. They thought it was clever at first, but then they're so stupid they don't have anything to have to say anything anyway. So saying that is stupid.
Why even go up to the to do a presser? If you're not going to answer any questions. Everything's going. I don't know.
Mike Tiny Johnson.
You don't know.
The only thing that I will say, I call him Mike Tiny Johnson, but in fairness, Mike Tiny Johnson's anus, after how many times, how many Peters has been in it, it's got to be this huge.
I saw Trump's number 37.
I mean, when Mike Johnson, he used to be the tightest fuck in 3 states, but now his anus is like this yay big. That's why he has that fake thing where he shares porn sites with his son, so to cover up on his burner phone that he's looking up every gay porn site in America, which is okay, that's his right, but stop being such an asshole. Mr. Mike Johnson. Okay. So, fight for America. Fight for what we believe in. Have Christian values. Keep your Christian values. Stay Christian. Be compassionate. Help others. Help the poor. Help the sick. Help the people who are being bullied. Stand up for their rights. Equal protection under the law. When the rights of one person are denied, the rights of all people are denied. That's an American value. So, stand up. Those who can stand up must stand up. And those who can't, even more important that they do. And also we must remember this. Very, very important. This thing about anti-immigrants, that is such bullshit. Someone once said, and said it a lot better than I can. Someone can go, you can travel to Germany, but you can't become a German. You can travel to France, but you will never become a Frenchman. It's only here in America that you can come to America and you can become an American. And also, if you're born here, you're a citizen for life, and that can never be changed, no matter what. That is one of the cornerstones of what America is so great. Because if you are born here, your citizenship can never be questioned. That's another thing they're trying to take away. They want to decide who can be citizens. And they want to be able to take people who were born here out of the country. They are already doing it. They just want to be able to really do it in bigger numbers. Now, keep fighting for fight these anti-American, anti-immigrant people. Look, let me tell you something. Think about this. Where do the people who they say are creeping in, that they're being allowed to creep in from the southern border, where are they coming in from, and where do they end up living the most? They end up living the most in Texas. And is Texas any danger of becoming blue, or any part of it other than maybe Austin and some cities? No. In fact, they're using Texas as a way to get more seats. So that tells you all about that theory that illegal or undocumented immigrants are coming in so that they can vote a certain way. That's how much of a lie that is. But Mike Little Johnson is an asshole, and so say they all. And all you people too scared to come on here and debate me, you people are a bunch of nothing. You're a bunch of cowards. You can't ever make arguments or try to talk things through. You don't want to talk things through. You just want to bully. You just want to rule. You just want power and money. And then you got a lot of both. I'll give you that. All right, now. I'm going to end this because it just doesn't seem that people want to view the beauty of the fall, the beauty of autumn. Autumn is beautiful. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone wants to comment on either MAGA or my hair. And that's all fine and dandy. But just know that your silence, as sure as this camera shakes, your silence means that I win. That anti-MAGA is greater than MAGA. And that the real views of the good people in this country, the heart and the soul of this country, the compassionate people, the true Christians and the true people who care about others, will never be defeated. we'll suffer losses here. We'll lose battles because just by example that none of you are brave enough to get on here and talk with me shows that you're running scared. Well, you're not running scared, you're ruling scared. And you're really impressed with my hair. You just don't want to give me credit. And look at this beautiful fall. Look at these leaves. Unbelievable. The autumn. The autumn, I tell you. Well, I'm on the first half mile of the NCR Trail in Baltimore County. And if you have the guts, come on down and face me and try to argue your stupid MAGA points. You won't be able to, because you know it's bullshit. See these trees here? More trees, more leaves, and their color here. And this, hey, that's a dog. All right, this is the spot I'm at. I'm telling you, I'm doxing myself. I'm telling you where I am. I'm at the paper mill trailhead of the NCR Trail. I'm walking towards it. I will be there. If you got the guts, you'll be there too. And we can argue this out like men or women or however you identify yourself. It's fine by me. I'll take any of you all on, but none of you will show up. You're too scared, just like all you're on MAGA. Now look out there. Look at this, the fallen tree. The answer was, nobody was around to hear that shit, but that shit made a noise. See? All right, everybody. I'm victorious, and again, I have won. And you have lost. And that is the way it will go. Fez here knows sports. Fez, would you like to comment on anything to do with sports?
Yes, the Ravens play on Thanksgiving. They play the Cincinnati Bengals. I figure Lamar will have 7
Yeah, but that's
touchdowns.
not for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but it's Thanksgiving.
All right.
The Bengals.
That's the sports portion of the program. Here I am. I'll show you all where I am. There it is. This is how many balls and how much courage MAGA have, and this is where I am on the trail. Ready? Okay, this is a number we'll show you all. And here it comes. There's a bench there. You all should go back to the bench. And here it is. The balls, the good qualities, and the courage of MAGA. Right there. Well, I doxed myself and nobody showed up. So I'm going to say good afternoon for now. Like and subscribe and watch.